What's up YouTube, it's Adam back here, and today I have another video. This time it is my custom Coruscant Guard Legion review. So this video will be going over Commander Thorn and the 4 shock troopers that I made with him. I know it's the Coruscant Guard, but it doesn't have Commander Fox, but nonetheless it's still really cool, and I'm going to call it that anyway. So yeah, let's get right into the reviews. Here's Commander Thorn. Commander Thorn is painted with a red Craftsmart paint. I use this for all of the figures in this Legion that I made, and I'm only going to be doing Commander Thorn and 1 shock trooper since they're pretty much all identical. But yeah, it's still really cool, and Commander Thorn definitely turned out amazing. His helmet especially, I could not be happier. But I used a Phase 2 Clone Army Customs helmet, and it was blank, and then I painted all the detail on, including the 2 little symbols on the top, which are curved down, as you can kind of see, and then all the little lines going down to the visor area, and then there's some more detail on the sides, with some white space in the middle. There was supposed to be 3, but it wasn't enough space to really do that. So I just decided to do 2, and plus it looks a lot better. But yeah, then I painted the visor. I left the white. I left it white inside just because it makes it a lot easier to move it on and off. But it's painted a black gloss, and it and it just slides on like that, and it stays. But yeah. So I also have a minigun for him, but I need to order another one. I painted this one black from pink, but as you can see, some of the pink's starting to rub off. So I need to order a new one, or some of the black's starting to rub off. But then he has 3 pieces of metal on each side of his arms, and he has a bottom piece which is just painted a plain white. It's really smooth, and then the middle piece is painted white as well, but it has 2 lines like the shock troopers do on the sides, and then the shoulder pads are painted red, and it's really cool. And then on the torso he has 2 red chest plates. Then he has 6 red pockets with some black underneath, all painted. And then the cape is also painted. I painted it white, I painted it black, and then I did a red outline around it. But I'm going to start mass producing more capes soon. If you don't know, I have some capes on my eBay. I have the Rex waist cape. I have Echo 5's pauldron, Captain Rex's pauldron, and Commander Wolf's pauldron, even though he didn't really have one. It looks cool still. But anyway, so I'm going to start adding those to my figures, make them look a lot better. But then there's some red around. I painted the red all around the back of the figure, and on the back, I decided not to add the grenade on the back just because it looked a lot better painted than it would with the actual 3D, but I did on the shock trooper, as you can see. But yeah, overall it's a really cool figure, and I'm gonna take the waist cape off to show you guys the did not mean to drop it that hard, but I'm gonna take the waist cape off, show you guys the legs. But yeah, so the legs painted like Clone Army Customs design. There's little markings up here, and then he's got the 2 lines that coming down to connect the top of the knee pad and the bottom. I decided to paint the knee pads instead of 3D make them, kind of with the metal and fabric and all that. And on the sides he's got this cool design on each side like the shock troopers, and then underneath the design on the knee pad on the bottom there's some red paint that wraps all the way around, and even on the inside of the leg, as you can see. So yeah, it's a really cool figure, and this is part of building the custom army. I failed to mention that. But anyway, it's a really cool figure, and yeah, I mean, it's really great. And now I guess we can move on to the shock trooper. Here is a shock trooper, one of the four. They're all really similar. They all have the exact same design. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to show all four, but we'll just show this one, and you can basically just see what all four of them look like. So he has red, the basic red shock trooper marks on the helmet. He has the little dashed across the top, the little under the mouthpiece, is what I'm trying to say. Then on the sides, there are more. I'll show you this. I had some questions about that. There are more under the helmet. I know usually there's like 3 on the sides, but also all the helmets and all the heads are painted, but I decided to well, I guess the helmets would not really fit well, just because if you see they kind of come off with the helmet. The heads wouldn't fit well. Like none of them will come, actually that one will, but most of them will not come off, see, like separately. So that's why that sucks. But they do, if you somehow buy one of these and you manage to get the helmet off, you'll see that the head has a design, a unique design for each trooper. And I even gave one to Commander Thorn, but of course, I forgot to show that actually. I just gave a little bit of a chin hair mark or something. But each one has a different design. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. But yeah, then the sides are painted red, each side. Then same design as Commander Thorn, white with red stripes, and then black or red completely on the shoulder pad on each side. And then he's got the red torso, red pockets, 6 of them with black underneath. Then he has, instead of the double line, he only has a single, and that is just simply because of the design of how it looks better. And he's got 2 lines on each side, the basic shock trooper marks. But yeah, he's got the knee pads. I actually painted these white. It's a little bit of a better shade than the actual Lego white. And then it's got a black outline that goes all the way around, and then underneath that there's red paint, and it even goes in between the legs like Commander Thorn, as you can see, like so. And the fin is painted white. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, then he has the grenade on the back. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I'll try and, like, you can see the similarities. But yeah, that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am working on the 501st. I have Tup's helmet done. I have Dogma's done. I have Rex's is being tweaked a little bit, but he's getting close. Then I have to do the rest. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July. And this is pretty much it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And goodbye, and have a nice day.